Hello everyone, welcome to stream. Today we're going to be playing The Park. It's quite a short game, so I might go and play another game after this, but we're going to go... It's a horror game as well. We've been playing a lot of horror games recently, so yeah. So one moment while I real quickly go and... One sec. Copy text. Put this. Alrighty. So yeah, so we're in the park. This is like a horror game, but it's not really like got anything gameplay-y kind of to do. It's more of like you walk around, follow a narrative story, and ride rides while getting scared shitless. So it's got Frida Wolf in this game. We haven't seen Frida Wolf since Octotant. So yeah, she makes a return. Okay. Anyway, let's play the game. New game. Do you sure you want to overwrite? Yeah, I finished on my last save file, so yes, I do want to overwrite. The park is a narrative experience. Please best play in a dark room wearing headphones. I'm wearing headphones, or earplugs, in a lit up room because I'm too scared to play in the dark room. It deals with subject matter of the players during the course. Also, this game is keyboard and mouse compatible, so I'm thinking of one day playing this on keyboard and mouse, but I'm playing this on a controller at the moment. You do, yeah. The Park. Also, this game has speedrun categories, and the world record's like 17 minutes. So it's very short. Funcom presents.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
The Park. Ugh. Ow. Yeah, let me go and post in. I did just post video because when I go see it.
I haven't seen Mr.
Which took me about an hour to edit.
Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
One sec, guys. Where's my there it is. Alright, back to the park we go. Right, okay. Hello, Callum. You okay with your Cthulhu shirt? Okay. Why we come here on like a slightly rainy day? There's a lot of puddles, it must have been raining.
Attention patrons, the park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience.
Okay.
Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
Press X to interact with objects in the world. Okay. Examine plaque.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
Atlantic Island Park, a tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who use their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be the place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all those who follow after. Dedicated this first day of May 1977 to James B. Longley. Okay, I guess we're going to the information desk.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last
Give the good look,
place you
Nate.
saw your son's teddy bear. Hey,
And how are you
stop.
doing today, Nate?
I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
Okay. Thank you. Just like unlocking the gate, like you sat back down there.
Wait for mommy, Callum.
Okay. So, oh, it gives me like a little visual clue. Nathaniel Winter welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. That's terrifying. Okay, on the escalator, I guess. Alright, straying from as far
There's
as... Oh, did
something
you?
special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
What are you streaming? I'm hearing laughter. It's awful here at night and city. Okay.
Oh God. The park. What happened here?
You're on 51
It's
followers
easy to
now.
get lost here.
It's quite creepy in here, isn't it?
Callum, stay where you are.
Callum, you little bastard, get back here. Fuck. Why do you have to come to an abandoned park? Why can't you go to a nice park? Like, fuck. Ah, this is... Oh god. Damn it! Fuck. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. That's definitely not creepy at all. Yeah, doing decent on Twitch, to be fair. Well done. Carrie Killian is Satan's Whore. Oh, well, that's nice. That's nice to read. I'm gonna sprint. I know this is a horror game, but if I walk everywhere, this stream's gonna be like 8 hours long, because the walk in this game is like unbelievably slow. But thankfully, when you get to the scare bits, it slows you down. It's like, aye, we put this jump scare here for a reason.
I think this belongs to Callum.
Oh god, he had small feet, Jesus. I mean, he has small feet, he can't be so dead. I hope it's not, Jesus, that'd be dark. Hello. Chad the Chipmunk. Okay.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations: 11 AM, Sideshow Alley; 1 PM, the Octatron; 3 PM, Park Entrance. Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Oh, well, that's nice. Goodbye, Chad. It's nice talking to you, bud. Oh, handwritten note. Okay, guess we're reading
What
this.
this is.
Purchase the land on Solomon Island for a pittance. I might add, whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals, just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters for the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys. My YouTube's doing better, but a different thing really. What do you do on YouTube? Oh my god, I almost forgot I was reading. Oh, I keep speaking about Hesley. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter with a curse carried from the old country. Old Man Henderson just challenged Batman's. Oh, okay. He did terrible dark things, the land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I have a great vision for this place, and the will to see that vision through to the very end. Atlantic Park, the name is perfect, and I cannot imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. I do YouTube. My YouTube isn't... Well, my YouTube has less followers than it does than I do on Twitch. On YouTube I've got 183 subs and I've got 310 followers on Twitch. So. My god, that sounds like... That laughing sounded like Darth Sidious. That like...
Callum,
that laugh, I don't know if you could hear it, but like... That like throaty laugh sounded like how Darth Sidious laughs. Is he in this game? And some full game runs too. Gotham Knights runs, Harlequin Revenge and Glitchless would get. I think the only Arkham games I've ran is Arkham Asylum, any percent and Glitchless, and then Arkham City Glitchless, because I'm not even going to try and do Arkham City with glitches on console. What's that? I think Callum's on this ride. I think he went first. This is a fun swan ride.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children.
Why can't it be a delightful beach for once, not the deserted amusement park? I have no clue.
They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
Okay.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there.
Yeah, that's what they did.
No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
I thought he spread breadcrumbs, not rocks, but okay.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them.
I thought it was breadcrumbs. What happened to the breadcrumbs?
When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents'
I thought the mother
house.
gave him bread and then he left breadcrumbs so he could find his way home.
But
then he got attacked by birds.
Scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself, the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
Nah, bro, I'm not dealing with it. What's
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home.
Oh,
But
I must have been.
snatched up the breadcrumbs.
I think I was a bit. I must have.
Destroyed.
Okay, I either was told a different story where the rocks were not told in it, or
And unable to
I've
find
read a
the
different
trail,
story, or
the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
I just don't remember it well. Probably shouldn't remember it well. And then they meet the witch.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
Stay away from the house.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes.
It's a witch.
Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you.
Lies.
But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Oh, you silly children. Oh my fucking god, damn it!
The old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut.
She did do that.
Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
Yep, she went a bit cannibalistic.
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him.
This ride's apparently 6 minutes
Grew
long.
impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool!
And then she pushed the witch in. Yep.
The opening is here! And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven.
They burned her and killed
Gretel
her.
freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
And they succeeded in their quest.
And then, because even children can't
What the
survive
fuck?
on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Okay, what? Okay, when the fuck did they ever eat the witch? I don't remember them eating her. Hold on, 1 second. Gonna just hold on. Oh, hi. One sec. No, they didn't eat her. They killed her and then they ran with all the shit. They basically killed her and then robbed off her. Jesus, okay. I guess this game decided to have a bit of a twist, I guess. I guess the game decided to change it.
I used to read it to Calvin
Twist
when
the
the
story, no
electricity was
surprises,
shut
yeah.
off. Those poor children. The whole world against
That whole
them.
story is like that
forest,
family one.
birds, the old witch.
It's a very old story. I think it was written in like the 1920s,
I used to
1930s. Like.
imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world.
Well, that's weird.
We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Well, that was fun. Okay. Oh, a car.
Another accident. This place.
Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor booked to cut the ribbon, so only real questions is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried the customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced that's what needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a renaissance of positive emotion can be used to fuel such a process. And that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if all this has been for nothing. Okay. Why does that bear have a knife in its eye? Okay. Every time I interact with something in this game, I'm scared to turn, I'm scared something's just going to jump out at me. I'm like, ah. Okay, not going to question the rocks falling, not going to question it. It's nothing, it's just the wind. Very windy. Ooh. Octa thing. It's octa thing, that's it, it's called an octa thing. Forgot what it's called, the octopod? I don't remember.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just...
Eyewitness report, Atlantic Island Park incident. Officer on duty, Sheriff F. Bannerman. Witness name, Norma Creed. Statement. We were waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank, me and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence made me go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice. At first, we thought he was making some animal, like a tiger or a lion. But as more ice fell away, when you first looked at it, it was like a human face smiling out of that block of ice. But more and more you looked at it, thanks, Wesbot. The more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions, something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little faster, like you were praying that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up, and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit, and then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everyone was running from the guy who had one of those teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were just dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was one of the eyeball of the poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Well, that's not creepy at all. I was expecting a jump to get because something fucked up happened in that note. Okay, so it seems like the chipmunk was a bit crazy. I'm assuming he may have also been the one who left the graffiti on the little on the plaque that thing. Is there anything over here on this page? Frustrated by the fact that the plans seem incomplete, I know as well as anybody that the rules of the game can be changed with enough money, but no matter how much money talks, it can't conjure up missing plans from thin air. I've tried contacting the organisation who sold me these plans, and they are stonewalling me. Every contact I had, every meeting place that I have had watched are swept bare. I have a sinking feeling that I have been swindled. We've gone ahead with what we could find in the plans regardless. The harvesting machines, the transport mechanisms, etc. I'll probably let Nicholas name them something cute for a day. We'll open the park. They will be rides after all. Okay, I guess let's ride the octa thing. What's it called? I don't know. Is there a name? I can't see the name. The Octatron. Okay, we're gonna have to slow it down. Gotta wait for it to slow down.
I can't get on while it's moving.
I know that's why I'm
I can't get
spamming.
on while it's moving. I can't get on while it's moving. I can't get on while it's moving.
I've slowed it down, right? Oh wait, hold on. There we go. Thought I slowed it down. I didn't. I accidentally I didn't slow it down. Well, I did, but I didn't slow it down, I knew. Oh, this is fun. This is riveting. Oh, there's something in there. There's something in there. There is something in the thing. Look. What are you? Oh god. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh no. Oh my fucking god damn it. Hello. You're definitely terrifying. Whew. Not dead. Look at him. What's he doing in there? Get out. You're just laying on the ride, I guess, but why are you in there? Why are you so creepy? Watch, I bet when the ride stops, it'll be gone. Ah, he's gone. Son of a bitch. Okay. Guess we're going this way now.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. They shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
I'll read this page. I thought working in a park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of the season here really drags. There aren't many tourists around, so most of the staff spend their days staring around gossiping, and most of them that is gossiping about gossip is about Chad. I mean Steve. See, even I am starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve the local lush as the Chad the Chipmunk, child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all that. But the more he wears the suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first it was little things like refusing to change out the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him at Susie's Diner still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained discreetly to the park management about the smell. And I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day, but nothing seemed to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by. And apparently, Steve has to pick up new skills since the last time I saw him puking up in a gutter outside Psychoil Station. Because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me. Whatever was he doing? Whatever he was doing, I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. Hell. Fuck my life. Why? You back there. Little bitch. Oh my god, my heart. I've played too many horror games today. I'm not, yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm good. Jesus Christ. Fuck.
Constant crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat.
What's this? Oh, cutscene. The fuck? Well, I don't know. I'm scared. Well, that's not fucked up at all. Wait, is one bumper car actually like on? Let me go. I'm gonna go and check on why this one's on but the others aren't. The accident report. Accident report. Employee's name Dylan Francis. Oh no, not Dylan Francis. Why did I say Dylan Francis? Who the fuck is Dylan Francis? Francis DeFresnier. Time and date of accident/incident. 25th October 1976. Who is Dylan Francis? I don't know. Job title and department. Labourers working on the crane. Supervisor, lead person, Richard Stapleton. Witnesses, Lawrence Creed, Michael Edgeworth. Fuck, I'm gonna have to Google who Dylan Francis is, because apparently an American music producer. I must have heard the name and then just saw Francis and must have just been like, yep, that's him. I don't know why I said his name. During the transport of the bumper cars in the arena, one of the straps attached the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describe any injuries caused. Francis was killed. Oh Jesus! Did the injured employee see the doctor? They X'd yes. If yes, did you file an employer's portion of the workers' compensation form? They put yes. Supervisor's comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claimed to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. What could have been done to prevent this incident? Double checking of the straps in the transit should be mandatory, and drug screenings for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? Oh, they've crossed up no. Employers are a supervisor's signature. Eligible signature. Date 25th October 1976. Additional comments / notes. The local labourers have very suspicious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk to the park at the excellent spirit. I also wondered why I feel shaky after being scared, and it says here, your heart rate, breathing and blood pressure all increases as your body prepares itself to deal with stressor in this situation. Your body and brain interpret anxiety as a signal to either escape from the danger or stand your ground. This primes This primes your muscles to act, which leads to shaking or trembling. God, why? How did you move? I always like to Google things, I don't know why, I'm weird. Alright, up this stairs we go, I guess.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small,
really high up.
I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Okay. Alrighty. I guess let's go on this ride then. Oh fuck, oh, there it goes. Should be slow enough. Okay, time to go on the Ferris wheel. Again, I'm not sure who's moving it, but I guess
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Karen was made
after
that
this
night
ride, I'm
or
going to
what
stream.
followed.
I was going to stream this entire
think it
game,
has
but
to
I
be
was
that
playing.
night.
I've played horror games like
One
all day today, and my
perfect night.
heart will not
Don and I
continue
moved in together, but then
if I do
well,
continue this.
he
So
died.
I'll continue it
According
tomorrow
to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris
because
wheel.
my heart is not going to
Tom was
deal
there
with this
one moment.
bullshit.
And then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
So so that's going to do it, I guess, for this stream, because again, I was going to stream for longer, but oh my god, my fucking, I can't go back to the, okay. But my like heart will not continue any longer. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I guess I'll be back tomorrow. So over.